Shabbat Shalom, and from wherever you are, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you with us this evening. On the front of our website, you'll see the prayer book excerpts. If you don't have a copy of the Siddur Lev Shalem, you could find it there. And we turn to page 4 as we rise, whether we're here in the sanctuary or from our homes, as the cantor recites the blessings for the Shabbat candles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav vetzivanu lehadlik ner vetzivanu lehadlik ner vetzivanu lehadlik ner Shabbat. Amen.
And you may be seated. Peace to you, ministering angels, messengers of the Most High. Shalom Alechem, Malchei Hasharet, page 5.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Moachem Leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Nil Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem Leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
So we have the custom when we go from Chag to Shabbat, as we are today, first day of Shavuot until Shabbat, there's certain prayers we can't do. It's a much more abbreviated Kabbalat Shabbat service. So we do continue, though, the middle of page 14, Yismechu Hashemayim.
Yismechu Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Metagel Haaretz. Yismechu Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Metagel Haaretz. Yiramayam, 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 oh, Yiramayam, 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 oh, Yismechu Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Metagel Haaretz. Yiramayam, Hiramayam, Hiramayam, Lo, Hiramayam, 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 Lo.
So now we go directly to page 27. It is good to thank you, Adonai, and to sing your name most high. Tov lahadot l'Adonai.
Tov, Tov, Tov lehodot, Tov lehodot Adonai, Ulezamer, Ulezamer, Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Tov, Tov, Tov lehodot, Tov lehodot Adonai, Ulezamer, Ulezamer, Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, באמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור. טוב, טוב, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר, ולזמר, ולזמר לשמך עליון. טוב, טוב, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר, ולזמר, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. טוב, טוב להודות, טוב להודות לאדוני.
And now we invite all those observing a yurtzeit and all those in mourning to rise for the words of the Mourner's Kaddish, page 30. Yitzgadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, v'yamad divrach yiruteh v'yamlik machuteh, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayeh dekol beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam omeamaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach pitchba'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudusha b'rechu le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiram b'yama v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Osei shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru amen. And now we all rise for the Baruch Hu, page 39.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
You may be seated. We continue with Ahavat Olam, page 40.
Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael, Beit Yisrael Amcha Ahavta Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limata Al ken Adonai Eloheinu, B'shochbeinu, B'shochbeinu Uv'tumenu, Nasiach, Nasiach, Nasiach B'chukecha, Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Beit Yisrael, Amecha Ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limata, ונשמח בדברי תורתך ומצוותיך לעולם ועד, כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגע יומם ולילה. ואהבתך, ואהבתך, אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה, אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. Eloheinu Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
We continue silently in Hebrew or English to the bottom of page 42.
Adonai Elohechem Emet.
Our ancestors sang the song after they crossed the Red Sea and were free at last from the Egyptian army. Mi chamocha ba'ilim Adonai, who is like you, God amongst the mighty. Page 44.
כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא 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 תהילות עושה פלא. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא 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 תהילות עושה פלא. מלכותך ראו בניך בוקע ים לפני משה, צאלי, צאלי, ענו ואמרו, מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה, צאלי, צאלי, ענו ואמרו, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא 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 תהילות עושה פלא. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא 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 תהילות עושה פלא. אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא 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 תהילות עושה פלא, עושה פלא, עושה פלא.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom. Help us, O God, to lie down in peace and awaken us tomorrow to life renewed. Page 45.
השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. ושמור את צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ושלום. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים.
V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, page 46.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא יברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי. בחיי כל ויום אחד ובחיי בכל בית ישראל. בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך, יתברך וישתמך ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל. שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילם מכל ברכתה ושירתה ושבחתה ונחמתה. באמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן, ואמרו אמן, ואמרו אמן, ואמרו אמן, amen.
And we now turn to page 306. We recite this Amidah for the second day of Shavuot and for Shabbat. And because it's Shabbat, we add the insertions for the Sabbath. Page 306 to page 314, the silent Amidah.
Page 51, we join together in Shalom Rav. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim le'olam. Ki ata hu melech adon l'chol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech adon l'chol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim le'olam. V'tov be'einecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael b'chol עת v'chol sha'a Yishlomecha. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim le'olam. Baruch atah Adonai HaMevarech et Amo Yisrael
During the week, whatever day it is, we think about those who are ill, those who are not feeling well. We offer our prayers, our hopes for healing, our insight to do more for all those who are ill. So now the cantor recites and leads us in a Misha Barak prayer, a prayer of healing.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing for us and all of those we love. Misha Beirach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say
God, give support to all those who are taking care of someone who are ill, insight to the physicians and nurses, and may all those who are ill have a refuah shlema, a complete healing soon. And let us say, Amen. We continue now, page 54, Kaddish Shalem. You may be seated.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועמד יברכילותי, ויעניק מלכותי, וחייכון ומיכון וחייכו בית ישראל, עגלה בזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן, יהי שמי רבה לברך, ועלה מולל מעל מעיין. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשם. לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה, כשבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמא, ואמרו אמן. יקבל צלותנו ובאותנו כל ישראל, קודם אבוני בשמיה, ואמרו אמן. יש למה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים אלינו על כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן.
Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach. Now, I make no secret about this fact. Like many of you, I am from a very small town with very few Jews, so I want to do something. It's kind of a play on a kind of classic comedy routine. Now, admittedly, it works better in a room full of folks, and you can't see what I'm seeing. We have, like a minion of folks. You guys are great. You're not a room full. But hopefully the minion here will oblige me, and hopefully you'll play along at home. So when I say where I'm from is so small, so you're going to say, how small? There you go. Okay, so we're ready? Okay. Where I'm from is so small. How small is it? Where I'm from is so small that my little elementary school, our cafeteria was the same room as the gym, which was the same room as the assembly room. You can imagine the smell. Where I'm from is so small. It's so small we didn't even have a synagogue in our county, so my parents would drive us 45 minutes to the next county over to go to synagogue and Hebrew school 3 times a week. God bless them. Where I'm from is so small. Where I'm from is so small that the KKK tried to adopt a highway. Yeah, that's a thing that happened. You know the adopt a highway thing? It's where, a local civic organization adopts a stretch of highway, so they're responsible for picking up the litter and generally making it look nice on that 2-mile or whatever stretch. And in exchange, they get a sign put up that says, adopt a highway, name of organization. I say tried. They tried. I remember this distinctly as a kid. It was a big thing because so many people were against it. Thank God. And I remember reading in the newspaper, because I was a kid who read the newspaper, it's shocking, and there's letters to the editor, and one of them said, sure, the KKK can adopt the highway, and every week I'll take all my trash and I'll dump it there. And I remember, even as a kid, reading that letter to the editor, and I felt really touched. I felt touched. This is some guy, he's not Jewish, not by the name, look at the name at least, that he and all these folks cared so much about those of us who the KKK hates to drive them away. They drove them out of our small town. And that really made me feel really good, that act of kindness on their part. Needless to say, the KKK was not allowed to adopt a highway in my old hometown. And that was the last time I had to deal with neo-Nazis until Wednesday, actually, till this past Wednesday. There was an all-day Shavuot Learn-a-thon that UOS put together, which was great because traditionally we learn Torah all night. We couldn't do that, obviously, this year. Things are crazy. So UOS organized a Learn-a-thon all day the day before of all sorts of different rabbis, different streams and denominations of Judaism. It was great. Now, I don't fault you if you didn't catch mine because it was the primo slot of 8 a.m., so I forgive you. It was the first one, however, so that was kind of cool. At 8 a.m., people started filling in the room, the Zoom room. And I just had started saying how Shavuot is this holiday, and these are the kinds of things that we do on Shavuot. And suddenly, out of nowhere, materialized the neo-Nazis. And their names were just these very offensive things listed in kind of the roster. And their screens, they couldn't share them. I wouldn't let them share screens. But, you can see everyone's little screen, and they're just these disgusting photos. And someone on there was, blasting, techno music, electronic, it was awful. It's awful in any case, I think, but specifically then. No offense to people like techno. And there was a voice. You could barely hear it because the techno was so loud. But there was a voice. A man was talking about stuff that those folks from the KKK who tried to adopt a highway in my old hometown, they would have definitely agreed with everything he was saying. And it was like whack-a-mole, because I was frantically trying to, I would remove one person and 3 more would pop up. And it's just, you're trying to shut them down and shut them up. And eventually I managed to kind of mute everybody, and we went on with our learning. And it was kind of funny, in a way, because the guy who was talking, and you could barely hear him, you kind of want to say, I'm sorry, Mr. Neo-Nazi, I can't hear you above the music. And, what? Sorry, what? I didn't say it, but I was thinking it. He sounded young, to be honest. He sounded like a young guy. He sounded, either very calm or kind of bored, actually. And I wondered what he was like, this bored young man who decides, it's 8 a.m., I think I'll go spew vile, hate-filled rhetoric at a bunch of Jews. What possesses someone to do that, to make that kind of a choice? What kind of a human being is so fueled by hate in this way? Because it is a choice. It's a choice. Hate is a choice. You can choose to be a vile human being like that. What kind of a choice is that, though? It's unfathomable, really. Doesn't it seem unbelievable, like that someone would choose to hate? That hate would be the right path to take? It doesn't even make sense, does it? Our ancient rabbis would say that is not an unfathomable choice at all, actually. And now I'm going to connect neo-Nazis and Shavuot, just you watch. Shavuot, we traditionally read the Megillah of Ruth. We read a Megillah on every holiday. Ruth is the one we read on Shavuot. There are a lot of reasons given. I actually taught about them in my lesson. I forgot to teach about this one, but you'll forgive me because there are some things going on. The rabbis, our ancient rabbis, they ask, why do we read the book of Ruth on Shavuot? Shavuot is about fruit, and it's about Torah. Ruth has no fruit, and Ruth literally never mentions Torah, the book of Ruth. It's not in there. Come on, guys, our ancient rabbis say. We call this Man Matan Toratenu. This is the time of the giving of our Torah. Where's the Torah in Ruth? They teach. The story of Ruth is a story of chesed, of kindness. Ruth's husband dies. Does she abandon her mother-in-law? Does she say, hey, lady, I married your son, not you. You're on your own. No. She says, wherever you go, I go. And she sticks by her elderly mother-in-law's side. Boaz, the wealthy landowner, notices Ruth picking up grain behind the harvesters as they leave some behind. And does he say, hey, lady, that's not yours. That's my grain. Leave it alone. No. In fact, he tells his harvesters to leave a little extra as they're gleaning the fields. Leave it behind for her. And so he helps feed not only Ruth, but her mother-in-law, who are both hungry, and he does it without embarrassing them. The story of Ruth is a story of kindness. Overt, going out of your way for other people, kindness. And that's what the rabbis say. Zoe Kar Shela Torah, encouraging kindness, is the whole point of Torah. If listening to Torah and holding on to Torah and believing in Torah doesn't make you a kind person, you're doing it wrong, they say. As Jews, we are meant to remember on today, this day of receiving Torah and everything contained therein, all the mitzvot, all the Jewish observances, all the traditions, all of them, every single one exists to help transform us into good, kind people. The world spins on an axis of kindness. The Torah teaches this. Our rabbis emphasize this, that every act of chesed that we do helps keep the world moving in the right direction. Every time we choose to be kind, we keep the world moving in the right direction. That bored, mean little boy who decided to Zoom bomb our Shavuot learning, and I say boy because no real man would act the way he did, that boy made a choice to hate. He hated us because we're Jews. But we know that our Torah and our God teach that chesed, that kindness, that being and doing and defending kindness and love is a choice, and it's a choice we have to make over and over and over. When we encounter hate in the world directed at us as Jews, we have to choose kindness. Double down on our kindness, because we have to be kind to ourselves and kind to each other, because we know we don't need that kind of hate. There's enough hate in the world. And when we see hate directed at others because of their religion or the color of their skin or their gender identity or their sexuality, we have to double down on kindness there too. We have to be kind to those being attacked senselessly, and we have to defend them against their attackers, as we would want to be so kindly treated when it is we who are on the receiving end of such hatred. I still remember That letter in the newspaper when I was a kid, that man, he could have kept his head down. He could have let the KKK do what they want to those people. But he didn't. He refused to allow hate to reign. He defended us as Jews and all of us being attacked that day. He and all of us who defended us might not have been Jewish. And they probably weren't if you knew where I grew up. But they knew that kindness and love are the best and most worthy choice that any human being can make. On Shavuot, on this holiday of Matan Torah, and as such is a holiday of celebrating the importance of kindness, may we remember to be kind to ourselves, which is no small feat as these days drag on. May we be kind to our own, to our fellow Jews, to our neighbors, to our friends, and to our family, those whose hearts we hold within our own. And may we be kind to others. May we choose to embody true Torah by embodying chesed, loving kindness, to all of God's people. I wish you a Shabbat of peace, a Shabbat Shalom, and a Chag Sameach. And now the cantor will give us a little rendition of a song that is all about the three things that the world stands on, one of which is chesed.
על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים.
Thank you, Rabbi Ford, for a beautiful Dvar Torah, and Cantor Finkelstein for the beautiful rendition of Al Shlosha Devarim. Let us rise now for the Aleinu, page 56.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצאת בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, מושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגופי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, ידעת היום השיבות אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת עינו. ונאמר והיה כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
We now turn to page 58 for the Kaddish Yatom, the Mourner's Kaddish. And this week at Beth Yeshurun, we offer condolences to the families of Clara Cook, Gail Zabowski, Boris Vayenschnot, Dale Robinson, Sivalanta Osipov, Jerome Ackerman, and Estelle Goldman. Page 58. Yitkadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, v'yalma divrach hirute v'yamlik malchute, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chaye dekol beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kariv v'yamru amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shamaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yamru amen. Where am I? Thank you. Yehe shmei rabba bevorach le'olam omei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach pitchba'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudusha b'richu le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiram b'yama v'yimru amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shamaya v'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Osei shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru amen. May it makes peace in the heavens, peace for us and for all Israel, and may all our loved ones continue to rest in peace. And let us say, amen. We have 4 anniversaries to celebrate this evening. Our first couple is celebrating their 4th wedding anniversary, Ron Bronfeld and Debbie Kerner. Ron and Debbie, this past year, you were fortunate to enjoy each other's company and travel for pleasure several times, including a long, extensive vacation in Tibet and throughout China, including Wuhan, thank God, before the coronavirus. We're glad you're back, safe and sound. God continue to bless you for many years to come, and happy 4th wedding anniversary. Celebrating their 13th wedding anniversary, and they're with us this evening, Hillary and Ronnie Most. Hillary and Ronnie, this past year, you moved to a larger home that fits the entire family, all 4 of your beautiful children, which because of the COVID virus was very well timed. Children are doing great in their extracurricular activities and sports and everything they're doing online. Most importantly, they're healthy, and so are the 2 of you. Only continued blessings. Happy 13th wedding anniversary. Mazel tov. Celebrating their 15th wedding anniversary, Eric and Michelle Ryder. You are also grateful about your home that is finally repaired after 2 water leaks from 2018. You're also blessed with health and have a son who blesses you each day with love. Sydney, your son, has completed 5th grade virtually and is on his way to middle school, and we look forward to his bar mitzvah. He'll be here before we know it. Happy 15th wedding anniversary, Eric and Michelle. And celebrating their 26th wedding anniversary, Shirley and Alan Cohn. Shirley, you're glad that you're here in safety and good health to celebrate another anniversary and another Shavuot together. And Alan, you're happy that your family is some of your family's with you, whether they're in Texas, and your other family in California, Colorado, and South Carolina. Thank God they're all well, and you hope you'll all be together again soon. Happy 26th wedding anniversary. And for all of our couples this evening, we ask that God continue to bless you with only health, simchas, and shalom peace for many, many years to come. Happy anniversary and mazel tov. Last night, if you didn't have an opportunity to join us, it really was a very special night, considering we were online virtually. We had an opportunity the day before to watch the movie, The Children of the Inquisition. If you didn't have a chance to watch it, you could still go to our website and still get information to download it until this Sunday evening at 8 p.m. We had a great discussion with Rabbi Morgan and the writer and director of the film, some other people that were involved, Anna Guerra, who's a member of our congregation who could trace her roots to that period of time. If you didn't have a chance to watch the program, you can still go to our website and find it on our stream spot. Go there, watch it. It was a way for us to learn a little bit together, to study Torah, if you will. And it was really a nice way to celebrate the holiday of Shavuot. And thank you to Rabbi Morgan and to all our wonderful staff that made last night possible, and also to Robin and Bennett Greenspan for their generosity in making last night's event possible for all of us at Beth Yeshurun. I want to turn the floor over first to Kenner Finkelstein to tell you about some exciting events coming up.
So please don't forget to tune in Sunday at 4 p.m. for the final Quarantine with Finkelstein concert. And this one's going to be very, very special because apart from myself having the opportunity to entertain you, we're also going to have a wonderful, amazing baritone who is sung with the opera. His name is Reggie Smith. And also my daughter, Emily, who's here from San Francisco. She's been studying opera, and I think she's going to surprise a lot of you. And the whole program is a little bit different. It's opera and Italian songs, and I'm sure you'll love it. 4 o'clock on Sunday.
And there's a few other cool things happening also on Sunday between 1 and 3 p.m. We are collecting here. If you have any diapers or wipes that are still at least in their plastic packaging, or also collecting menstrual products, as long as they're still in their individual wrappers, still wrapped up nice and tight. Neither diapers nor menstrual products are covered by any government assistance program. So if you're someone who's already on WIC or SNAP, life is already pretty difficult, and those communities are particularly hard hit now. So we are collecting diapers, menstrual products, and wipes for the families and people who need them. If you would like to drop anything of those categories, you can do that here. I'll be here with some intrepid volunteers in masks between 1 and 3 p.m. on Sunday. If you'd like to just order off the Amazon wish list and those get shipped directly to the organizations and I don't have to shove it into my Corolla, that's also a great option. All good options supporting great organizations right here in Houston and folks who really need them. Also, this is on behalf of my husband, Rabbi Ariel Scholklapper. We have a very wonderful special treat coming out of the Jewish Mindfulness Center of Texas on this Tuesday, June 2nd. We have Norman Fisher, who is a Jewish Zen master. That's a real thing, and he's one of them. And he has his own translation of Psalms. From that point of view, he's the co-director of a Shul and Jewish Mindfulness Center in San Francisco. And if you'd like to be a part of this experience, it's from 7 to 8:30 p.m. this Tuesday, June 2nd. You can register on our website to get access to the Zoom room. It's going to be really special. And if that's your thing, or if you're not sure if it's your thing, I really urge you to check that out. And finally, the last thing I want to tell you about is a 3-part series with Bex Stern Rosenblatt. She is the United States faculty in residence for the Conservative Yeshiva, which is based in Jerusalem. I've studied there myself. It's an amazing institution. It's the only conservative yeshiva in the entire world, an amazing place. And Bex, who I have actually learned with, is here in the States, so the time difference is very much in our favor. And she will be teaching a 3-part series on Wednesdays at lunch called Is God Listening? Biblical modes of Jewish prayer. She's a fantastic teacher. It's a really interesting subject, and I urge you, if you are got your lunch hour off, to join Bex and to learn with her, one of the amazing, amazing faculty out of the conservative yeshiva. So I hope to see you at any or all of these events.
Thank you, Rabbi Fort. Thank you, Kenner Finkelstein. And also our classes continue Sunday morning, our Jewish Learning Program. We have classes from Aaron Howard, Rabbi Horowitz, Rabbi Morgan. I'll be teaching my class this Thursday, Lunch with the Rabbi. Any questions you ever wanted to ask a rabbi. And Kenner Finkelstein is teaching a class next Friday, June 5th at noon, Show and Tell, Tefillin, and Talit. So join any of our programs or classes. And just a reminder, tomorrow morning as we celebrate Shabbat and the second day of Shavuot, we'll have our Yizkor service, the conclusion of our service tomorrow morning. So I hope all of you will join us virtually tomorrow morning beginning at 9:30 a.m. And with that, for any of our children or grandchildren who are watching us this evening, we have one beautiful daughter here. So let's bless our sons first. We say to our sons, Yisimcha, Elohim, Ke'Ephraim, Ke'Menashe. May God bless all of our sons, like the wisdom, with the wisdom and the goodness and the kindness of the Jewish tradition, like Ephraim and Manasseh. And we say Amen. And for our daughters that are with us, we say Yisimech Elohim Kasara Rivka Rachel V'Leah. May God bless you with the wisdom, kindness, and goodness of our tradition, like all the Jewish daughters of our tradition, and like Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. And we say Amen. And may God continue to bless all of our children with shalom. And now we rise for the Kiddush.
Page 79. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol am ורוממנו מכל לשון וקידשנו במצוותיו ותיתן לנו ואדנו באהבה שבתות למנוחה ומועדים לשמחה חגים וזמנים לששון את יום השבת הזה ואת יום חג השבועות הזה זמן מתן תורתנו באהבה מקרא קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים קיוונו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים בשבת ומועדי קודשך באהבה וברצון בשמחה ובששון הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת בישראל והזמנים ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. Join with me. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom.
Good Shabbos, everyone.